Shalom Aleichem, and welcome to a guide on closing out the Passover Seder as part of Gateway's teaching on celebrating Passover. My name is Dave Simon. I am one of the Jewish pastors at Gateway Church, and I'm honored to share with you how to complete the Seder by giving thanks and even making an invitation to Elijah the prophet. If you have not yet watched the introduction video, I really encourage you to do so. In this video, as in others in this series, we are training you on how to lead while using the Messianic Passover Haggadah published by Jewish Voice Ministries. As there are many other Haggadahs, it will become evident that most of what I share will be applicable to any Haggadah. Of course, we have learned that Seder means to tell the Passover story through meal and celebration. Throughout these videos and your own Passover Seder, we are reminded of God's rescue of His chosen people and His provision. For all of us as believers, we are never to take God for granted. This holds true also during the Seder meal. So in this video, we discover how to close out the meal with these two key elements. First, let's take time to give thanks to the Lord. This can be personalized in any way that is suitable to your celebration. In the Haggadah, there are specific prayers for both the leader and the participants. I would recommend that whether you choose to follow the Haggadah or to incorporate your own prayers, you engage everyone present to participate. This is a sweet time to be thankful to the King of the universe in the fullness of His grace and His mercy that sustains us. And finally, no Passover Seder would be complete without the place for Elijah. In studying the Bible, we see that Elijah was a prophet who lived some 5 centuries after the Exodus. Therefore, you might ask, what does he have to do with all this? Well, the book of Isaiah, chapter 40, verses 3 and 4, speaks of a voice crying out to prepare the way of the Lord in the desert. Malachi, the last of the biblical prophets, declared that Elijah will herald the ultimate redemption of mankind. Malachi 3:1 prophesied of a messenger preparing God's way. And in Malachi 4, verses 5 and 6, God sends the prophet Elijah before the great and awesome day of the Lord comes. Elijah's mission is to bring about reconciliation, as the passage indicates. Behold, I will send you, Elijah, the prophet, before the great and awesome day of the Lord comes, and he will turn the hearts of fathers to their children, and the hearts of children to their fathers, lest I come and strike the land with the decree of utter destruction. In honor of this prophecy, the Seder table is set with an empty seat, such as I have here, and a special cup considered the place of Elijah. It is customary to get up and physically open the door to see if Elijah has come to announce the coming of Messiah. Growing up, it was always my responsibility to open the door to check, but of course, we have yet to see Elijah. As a matter of fact, let's go and check to see if he's here now. I don't see him, but we know as believers that we're still waiting for that awesome day when he's going to come and return. So as believers, we also recognize that the Last Supper was a Passover Seder hosted by Yeshua himself. Some have said that Yeshua occupied this seat of Elijah during the Last Supper Passover Seder he hosted, so that we should think of this as the place or symbol for our Messiah's presence. Some still find evidence to believe that Elijah will literally come again before Messiah's return. We see in the book of Matthew, chapter 11, that Yeshua himself references that John came as Elijah to announce his arrival. Therefore, perhaps we can also open the door to invite Elijah and to say, even more importantly, even so come, Lord Yeshua. In your Haggadah, you will find the traditional prayer to recite Eliyahu Hanavi, calling on Elijah to welcome the return of the Son of David. Eliyahu Hanavi, Eliyahu Hatishbi, Eliyahu Helagadi, Bimara, Yavo Elenu im Mashiach ben David. Elijah the prophet, Elijah the Tishbite, Elijah the Gileadite, may he soon come to us with Messiah, the Son of David. Having celebrated Passover my whole life, I can't express enough how emotional I was when I attended a Passover Seder for the first time as a believer in Yeshua and experienced firsthand all of the symbolism and seeing the new unveiled eyes that Yeshua is indeed our Messiah, our Passover Lamb. As believers, we all look forward to the return of Yeshua, and since He is our Passover Lamb, I can't think of a better time than during Passover. God bless you and your family. Enjoy your meal and celebration. Thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Chag Sameach.